How is everyone doing today? Shankar P right here. Today we're going to look at the Bitcoin price, see what's going on, keep you guys updated and informed. We do have a bit of a pullback. We're at 67,000. So let's get right into it. All right, guys. So Bitcoin price right now, guys, we are on the weekly time frame looking at this. Nothing crazy happening. We just had a bit of a pullback. Nothing indicating that we have reversed. Again, there's still opportunity for price to come all the way back down to 50, around 57, 58. So this is definitely something that could happen. And let's say this was a reversal area here. If we're pulling from fibs, this would line up to 38.2%. And if we're pulling it from this low over here, it will line up with the 23.6. So either way, it does line up with Fibonacci's if you want to add some confluence to that. But right now, guys, we just had a bit of a pullback, nothing too crazy. If we look on the daily time frame, we have not broken bullish market structure. We need to see a break underneath here for us to even consider getting to 57.9. So we need to see a break under 63,000 for that to even be a consideration, right? But if we were going from move to move, this would be the bottom of the move at 50,000. So getting a bearish retest under here would indicate that we would be heading down, further down into a downtrend. But right now, guys, price is still looking good. Nothing really happening in a bearish point of view. Definitely an opportunity to get into altcoins. We look at the USDT dominance, and like we were saying yesterday, guys, that we did have this resistance here, or support here, and I was saying consider that we actually have a pullback up into this area. And again, just because we're here at resistance doesn't mean we have to go all the way here at support, doesn't mean we have to go all the way to this resistance zone. You have to take it on day by day, candle by candle basis. So if this closes, if we close here and this is how the candle closes, there's no indication of a reversal on the weekly time frame. If we go on to the daily time frame, yes, we have bounced off and we are potentially coming up into this area. However, if we actually just have a bearish engulfing candle and head further down, then we could be breaking these, breaking the support, right? So there's no 100% of what will happen. You just have to play it as the days go on, right? And if you guys are chartists, you guys, consider that this is a demand zone right here, right? So that would be a demand zone here for the price to actually have a little bit of a reversal before we head further down. So everything's looking good, guys. We broke below. This is a pretty major resistance here, support here, and we broke below it. So I'm not thinking we're gonna just start reversing and Bitcoin's gonna crash or anything like that. Everything's looking healthy. Perfect opportunity to get into alts right now, guys. We have this consolidation right on the weekly time frame on this, so it's looking to me that we are going to be heading further down. And again, look at the RSI. We have this bearish movement on the RSI, and we're consolidating and it's looking weak. So it's just a matter of time before we actually start pumping, or the pump of the pumps, right? So we're looking at the BLX chart right here. Yeah, we've just broken all-time highs. We're consolidating, and just like every time we've broken all-time highs, guys, look over here. When we broke the all-time highs here, we did have a bit of consolidation and then a massive move up. Over here, we touched the all-time highs. Sellers came in, because you got to consider that when you get to all-time highs, there are people who have put sell orders saying, man, I just want to break even. If it gets here, I'll get out. So they already have automatic sell orders at where they bought. So a lot of people got in at the top or around these areas. So that's why you see, as soon as we get up here, orders, people are selling, and then we get the push up, people sell again, and then we eventually get rid of all the sellers, and then price can move up. Same thing over here, price pushed up, sellers came in, sold a bit, and then we moved up. And the same thing's happening here, guys, and it's not as strong as the last two times that this has happened. We've broken above the all-time highs. Sellers are selling their coins. A lot of people bought over here, they bought over here, they bought in this area, and they've been underwater for a year and a half. So they're saying, hey man, if I can just get to the previous all-time highs or close to it, I'll sell. So a lot of orders are being filled at this moment that are automatic orders, so they're just selling off, and yeah, and then we're gonna head further higher, right? So that's something that you guys want to consider. Let's look at so we're gonna look here at the hash ribbon. So right now the hash ribbon is not showing us to sell at all or anything like that. They're not that close to crossing or anything. You know, anytime the hash ribbons flash red, that is an opportunity to buy. So you can see anytime if you just bought Bitcoin when the hash ribbons were in the red area, you know, you had a higher chance of being in profit. So you can see here where it flashed red, that was the bottom of the market. You can see here, if you bought here, yes, you would have been underwater for a little bit, but you were buying at 19k, right? So those are areas you buy in the when it's the bear market. Hash ribbon flashed here, we had a huge dump, and then we moved up, right? So we did have the hash ribbon flash a bit here, had a pullback, and then we moved up for the rest of the year. So right now we are not seeing the hash ribbons actually getting close to crossing or anything right now. They're pretty far apart, so it doesn't indicate to me that it's time to exit the market at any capacity. We're literally probably just we're starting the bull run, guys. We're starting the alt seasons. Alt seasons coming soon, right? So okay, so that is yeah, so some of these metrics aren't actually gonna work anymore, so let me take these off. This stuff does not work anymore. Okay, so what we can look at too, guys, is we have the Gaussian channel, and when I look at the Gaussian channel, we normally look at it on the 5-day, and whenever we're above the Gaussian channel for Bitcoin, guys, that indicates that it is a bull market, right? So we are pretty far extended over the Gaussian channel. We are in this bull market. You can see over here, if I go to, I guess we don't have that much price history, but you can see this is 2017. We're above the Gaussian channel, and then came in it, and then had a bear market. We're above this Gaussian channel, came underneath it during COVID, but consider that if COVID never actually happened, we would have been maintaining over the Gaussian channel, and then we had the massive bull run. Same thing here. You know, we broke this trend line, had this bullish engulfing candle, and then we started heading further up on Bitcoin's price, right? So as per that, there's nothing indicating that we are going to be heading down. You know, this whole move, and you know, excluding the COVID-19, was 681 days, and then if we bring it all the way to here, it was 916 days, right? So if we started from here, 681 days, would be March of 2025. So, you know, we do have a lot of time for that. And again, if we bring out altcoins like Doge, if we look at Doge, new price scale, you know, again, guys, we don't really see the altcoin season until we break all-time highs, and the fact that we are at all-time highs and are about to break it, guys, alt season, and you can already see Dogecoin is already making higher highs and higher lows, right? So we have, you know, higher high here. If we take this lower high, so you can see there's positive air there, right? So this test right here shows us that we are in an uptrend, right? We are starting an uptrend. So, now it's just a matter of breaking resistances. And like I said, you want to find coins that don't have too many resistances ahead, because you can see this was resisted right here and we had a pullback, right? Where there are other coins that don't have as much resistance to the left, and so they're not going to be met with that much selling pressure, right? So that's something that you guys want to consider. Okay. So that's for that. So yeah, right now, guys, we are poised to have a big altcoin season. They're always going to be bigger, they're always going to be greater, because, and then if we look at the Gaussian channel here, guys, I don't really look at the Gaussian channel here for the altcoins, Bitcoin dominance, but we can definitely take a look at it. We can see once we're underneath it, we have a nice push down and altcoin season. So we are above it right now. So right now, guys, like I said, for the Bitcoin dominance, we're looking more on this consolidating and breaking here. Once we break underneath this support, it's gonna be like a wild altcoin season, right? And you guys want to consider every altcoin season that we have had, we normally get down to 41% Bitcoin dominance. So that's about a negative 24%. So that's 24%, right? So we have a good amount of time, maybe 2-3 months of altcoin season, and you can see here we moved down 34%. Here was the craziest altcoin season where it was down 61%. However, consider, even though we're going to be, even if we come down here down 11%, that's going to be a lot of big moves for altcoins. Even if altcoin season is only in between this is 10%, you want to consider that the volume of Bitcoin, the inflows of Bitcoin is going to be a lot higher this market cycle, because a lot of institutions are positioning themselves to buy into Bitcoin. A lot of accredited investors are positioning themselves to buy into Bitcoin. So yes, the altcoin season, the Bitcoin dominance may not shoot down all the way further down, like 40%. It could. No one knows. But just this move here, from here to here, is going to be massive, and it's going to have more money inflowing than this altcoin season, because Bitcoin, even though Bitcoin's only going to maybe double, for the rest of this cycle, it might get to 150. And again, guys, we just want to consider that we have our metrics here. We have our roadmap here, looking at the Bitcoin price, previous all-time highs, how it's kind of just been curving over. So you want to just consider that, we're not anticipating like seeing 300, 400K this cycle. To me it seems crazy. Like a lot of people saying 3, 4, 500K. To me, that seems insane, but who knows, right? Anything can happen. I can't predict. I'm just here looking at the charts, right? So we have media license token here, guys. It has have a bit of a pullback, but you can see that it has not shown any signs of reversals, so that's good. We have this coin here, MTRG, hasn't broken this low. We're just having a pullback. We're making higher highs and higher lows. This is the resistance that it needs to break $5, and then once it breaks that, we're pretty much, we have this light resistance here, but we're pretty much in blue skies. There is this meme coin. We got a couple meme coins, Brett. So this is the only thing we can chart is that we had a pullback and a breakout. So, and then you have these other meme coins here, Toshi. So yeah, we're in price discovery, right? So yeah, that's really it for today, guys. And we have here Heart. We're seeing, if we break this wick, then I'll probably be out of the trade. This is, again, guys, on a weekly time frame. Bull's looking good. Dion is not looking that good. We've broken this low, so if we break below here, may consider exiting positions. But let's see what happens, man. Let's see what happens. So everything else is looking pretty good. This is my strongest conviction and media licensing token. Definitely, I think it's going to have a massive bull run. I think it may do like a 50. I mean, who knows, man? I'm not giving any price predictions, man, because anything can happen, man. Someone put, I think, 15K in this coin 2 weeks ago now.